welcome to PRP Talks. Again, this is Dr. Stacy Haynes. I have Tim. He's here with Vivace, and it's something new that we all want to find out about it. So, Tim, tell us a little bit about your machine.
Well, it's a brand new 510K FDA approved RF microneedling device. The nice part about that is that we're going to actually take 36 needles, so it's microneedling, but when the microneedles actually extend, they'll fire some RF energy, which will create some thermal necrosis, which creates collagen and elastin.
So RF means radio frequency, is that
Correct.
what we're talking
Yes.
about? Okay.
And that's just a form of energy that actually builds the collagen and the elastin. And the nice part is you can go all the way down to 3,500 microns, and if you look at the needle, I'll show you. I'll extend it out so that you can see it.
Okay.
And
oh, wow.
so
Now tell us what the red is so we'll know.
the red is actually a LED, and that's for inflammation. We also have a blue LED, which is for acne. And then you can actually adjust the needle depth of penetration. You can see right here the red dots are. That's where the thermal necrosis is going to happen, and it will adjust as you adjust the needle depth. And in regards to PRP, the great part about this is when the needles are shielded, so most of the needle has a clear shielding around it, only 400 microns is actually exposed where the RF energy comes out. So when it goes into the dermis, down in the deep, and it hits it as far as you want to go deep, it'll fire the necrosis and then pull out. Well, the shielding keeps that thermal zone wide open in your skin. So you've got this open cavity now that you'll be able to put the PRP in, and your body can absorb it 10 times better.
So essentially you're telling us because it is shielded, it's only going to go where you actually want it to go.
Correct.
The shield actually protects it from, say, the upper epidermis or
Correct.
anything else because it is plated and shielded.
Yeah, and the nice part about that is it makes it very comfortable because with the shielding, you're only hitting the 400 microns instead of hitting where all the nerve endings are at the top of the epidermis. So it's very comfortable. It's a fast, easy procedure. But with the thermal zones being open from anywhere from 5 to 9 hours, you're able to put the PRP in, and then you're also able to put more product in. AmnioGlide, which is also a fantastic product. So there's different levels of product that you can put
So
in.
these would be things that we could actually massage into the skin afterwards because
Yes.
the channels that you maintain themselves and stay open, you said, for 8 to 9 hours.
Yeah, five to 9 hours, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so 5 to 9, which is better than like microneedling, which is only open for maybe 3 hours or 4 hours max sometimes.
Actually, on the regular microneedling, or even if on erbium or fractionated CO2, really, it should only be a couple of minutes that those channels are open. There's nothing on the market that'll actually keep a channel open for 5 to 9 hours except
Oh, that's
for this
awesome.
device. Yes.
That's awesome. So now, okay, you know, all of my patients are going to ask the same question. First question out of everyone: does it hurt?
You know,
And I'm going to get a close up on your face because we're going to watch you say this.
does it hurt?
Yes.
It's very, very tolerable. So if you're doing right now, if you're doing microneedling with a pen, it's about the same. If not, it's a little bit easier. So if you watch the needles, when they come out,
Wait a minute. Hold
they
on.
come out with, this is robotic controlled. So there
Okay.
are some that are solenoid control where they actually shoot the needles in. This one comes out nice and slow and gentle. So what happens is if you were to go and have your blood drawn, the nurse will actually gently slide the needle into your arm. They don't jab it in. So when you jab something in, you're dulling the needles, but you're also ripping and tearing the skin, so it makes it very painful.
Okay.
Because it's shielded, it eliminates the pain, because the only place where we're creating that thermal necrosis is at the bottom 400 microns of the needle. So you're not hitting all the nerve endings at the top of the dermis up here, only down here. So it makes it very tolerable. Most people, we'll numb them for around 20 minutes, and they won't even feel it until we go down, let's say, to about 2,500 microns to 3,000 microns.
So now when you're saying numbing for 20 or 30 minutes, we are talking about a topical cream.
Correct.
We're not talking about a
no,
injection or...
That's actually a really good point, because there is a new product that is out in the market where they actually have to put the patients under. because it is so painful.
Right, this one, topical.
No,
so like the same
very
topicals we do for
Yes.
a micropen, a microneedling,
absolutely.
PRT, we're able to do the same thing.
Yes.
So for all those who don't know, we apply our cream, we let it sit for about 15 to 20 minutes. After 20 minutes, we then remove the cream, take it off, and then we can start whatever procedure. And Tim is telling us that we can start this procedure also.
Yeah, and
So-
these needles are also gold tipped.
Right.
So they're very, very sharp, and it just goes in very smooth. It's just,
Right.
it's a very comfortable procedure.
Right. And then for our patients, just to let them know, once we use one tip, it's disposable, and
Correct.
you toss it, and then we have another one that
Yes.
clicks into place. So there's only one tip per person.
Correct.
They can only be used for that one visit and nothing else.
Correct.
Okay. And a lot of people are going to ask, do I have to wear glasses or shields or anything?
No, that's the beauty of RF versus using the actual laser.
Mm-hmm.
The RF energy, you don't have to worry about that at all. No glasses or anything like that. We actually will get the upper eyelid and underneath, so you can even do under the chin, no problems.
Okay, so for all of my patients that are watching this, because I have sent you now to the channel to watch, if we're going to be working on acne scarring, fine lines and wrinkles, sometimes maybe a little bit of discoloration, but that's only because it's usually with a hypertrophic scar or something. We may be able to use this. This will be a great plus to our office. So we'd like to take this opportunity to thank Tim to being on Platelet Rich Talks with me, Dr. Stacey Haynes. Thank you, Tim.
Thank you.